Hey everybody, I just wanted to stop in one more time, share a few more final thoughts before we dive in and really get started here. Thanks a lot for diving in and really getting real with the why, and I love the fact that people have been sharing that in here, and all of that's fantastic. I've got sort of the flip side of that to ask you tonight, and that is what are the potential distractions that might get in your way of creating the time and space that you're going to need to really do the things that are going to get you to bringing that why really into reality, into being? Where are the places in your calendar, in your schedule, where we're maybe wasting time? Or, are you willing to swipe off a couple of hobbies off the table so that you can utilize that time to put towards reaching that dream, that vision, that goal, that why that we just talked about over the last couple of days? Because the truth is, it's never about whether you have enough time. It's always about how you've set your priorities. And if you're in this group, then I'm assuming that one of your big priorities is to do something very real and very big with this business opportunity. So before we get started, just like we ask our challengers to do before they start a new fitness program, can you go check the cupboards and get all the junk food out? Can you take a look at your calendar and purge it of the things that have the potential of getting in your way of allocating your time in the most efficient and effective ways? But we all have them. I know I did when I first started this business. I was asked to do this same thing, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. I wanted to build fast. I wanted to replace a full-time income, and I wanted to do it quickly. So one of the first places that I looked at was my TV time. I'm not a huge TV guy, but I was a CNN addict and I love watching professional sports. So when I really looked at it, I found about 10 hours a week that I was spending in front of a TV when I could have been spending that time focused into some of these action items that we're going to talk about over the next several weeks together in building this business. What are the things that you may have in your day-to-day daily life that you can move aside for a little while? Because if we're talking about building the kind of business that a lot of you have been talking about in your why statements, then we're really talking about trying to build you freedom of time so that once you get there, once you've got your business established, you can go back and pick up some of these things. If you play cello 3 times a week, maybe you can go back to doing that, but can you put that aside for a little while so that you can have the time to move forward in this business? I play guitar for fun, and trust me, it's just for fun, but it's something that I like to do. And again, I took a look at that, and for an entire year, I decided, you know what, instead of 3, 4, 5, 6 hours a week of doing that, that time now is Beachbody time. If you really get serious and you turn over every stone and you ask yourself each and everything that you do on a daily basis, how important is this to me? And is this more important to me than building towards this dream, building towards this vision, building towards the why that I just poured my heart and soul into starting off this brand new journal and this brand new training journey? So can you ask yourself that? Can you get serious with it? And can we clean the cupboards? Can we get the junk food out? Can we get the wasted time out? Can we create space to allow you to have the highest potential for success along this journey? I really want you guys to get to the whys that you've been sharing. There's been some great stuff that people have been sharing already, and I can't wait until we get to the other side of this thing and we get to start hearing about, wow, this is what I wanted to get reach, and I made it. And a lot of you are going to be able to say that when we get to the end here. But it's going to be the ones who participate. It's going to be the ones who create the space in their life to get this stuff done. And it's going to be the ones who commit to doing the things that we ask you to do over the next several weeks or couple of months or however long you're going to hang out with us. So Let's get to it. I'm really excited to dive in. We've got session number 1 coming up real soon. Let's do this final step together. Clear the cupboards, clear the calendars, and let's make space for success. All right, guys.